Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Say hi to Brandy. Yep. You ready for tonight?
Yep.
Okay. RL ready to bring it?
Yep, I'm ready.
I know York I will too.
Hey, if you want me to trump a little bit, I'll be glad to.
Okay.
I don't have my phone, so I hope he's not texting me.
Well, he normally waits. We're at the 6-minute mark now. Coming to you live tonight from Red Lion Area High School, it's Todd Edwards alongside Brandy Shope, and we are bringing a big matchup as our producer, Dude Jones, keeps telling us to move over, and well, we'll move. We'll go with the flow here tonight. Brandy Shope, Todd Edwards, kicking off the semifinal round in the YAIAA Boys Basketball Tournament. Our tip-off game tonight features Red Lion and York High, a big battle, and the winner will punch their ticket to the chip this coming week.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting game. York High and Red Lion played already twice. They split both decisions, so it really is anyone's game tonight.
Well, as they say in baseball, it's the rubber match, and this is a big matchup. Each team, as you mentioned, split. Let's go over York High, some of the stats for York High. They're averaging 64 points per game, giving up 59 points per game. Third in YAIAA offensively, and number 9 in Districts 5A. Last won the championship in 2019. Keep an eye on Nasir Barnes, one of the best point guards in YAIAA. He'll be on the court tonight for the York High Bearcats.
And for Red Lion, they average 62 points per game, and they give up about 53 points per game. They're number 4 in offense for the YAIA, and they're number 8 in District 6A. They have a record of 19-4 after losing 3 major starters. They're well coached, they have a balanced team, and they're definitely out to win this game tonight.
And under the first-year coach, Kerry Glover for York High. Keep in mind some other players to keep an eye out tonight during our broadcast. We mentioned Nasir Barnes, David Ward, he's back tonight. Brandon DeShields, Rashard Miller, Tyson Smith, and off the bench, Wanique Scott, Josiah Romero, Jalen Shope, along with Elijah Minter and Armani Borges, players to keep an eye on for the York High Bearcats tonight. Big matchup tonight, as we say, our first of 2 matchups, followed, of course, by Central and West York tonight.
And for Red Lion, Todd, we have Isaiah Okrachek. Isaiah's number 21. He's a shifty guard. He's been on fire ever since he came on the scene his freshman season. He's a sophomore at 19 points per game, and he's an 89% free throw shooter. We have Cade Shepard. He was a huge surprise this year. He can score with ease and knock down threes. He averages about 14 points a game. Fabian Rodriguez-Ruiz. He has a really long reach, and he is shooting 69% from free throws. He has about 7 points per game, but he's a huge impact player. We also have Reagan Coons, Owen Flay, and off the bench, we have Jasek Linden and Ben Martin. For Red Lion, some keys tonight will be 3-pointers will be big for Red Lion. Having to win the boards. York High is definitely bigger, so they're definitely going to have to be the battle of the boards tonight for sure. So looking again for a huge matchup, should be good going back and forth. Looking forward to a fun game.
Well, and before we make a break up to our broadcast booth, I'd like to take a moment to thank some of our sponsors that are helping out with tonight's broadcast. OSS Health, Thornton Automotive of Dover, Your Medicare Solutions, YMCA, Piccolo's Friendly Movers, Fairview Early Learning Center, Basil Insurance with our good friend Greg Basil, BLM Construction and Remodeling with Brian Singer, Vertical Raise, along with Parma Pizza of Dallastown, Wise Printing, and S3 Performance Training with John Turpak.
Take a big breath on that one, that's for sure. That was definitely a lot of sponsors. We're thankful for all of our sponsors. We are still looking for sponsors for the championship, and I do want to take a second to thank all the people that are standing right here. We have 3 scorers here for Redline. We also have our York High scorer, and we're really excited. There's a lot that goes into these matchups, so thank you to the security Redline for hosting. This is going to be an exciting night, Todd.
Well, no doubt about it. And also over at West York, your backyard, the girls' games are being played. Semifinal action over there. A big night of basketball in the YAIAA. As yours truly, along with Brandy Shope, we're going to make our way up to the broadcast booth as we are moments away from player introductions here at Redline.
Sportsmanship is an expectation. As per YAIAA rules, no noisemakers, banners, and handheld signs of any kind are permitted. Spectators must remain seated during play, and no food, drink, tobacco, or vaping use of any kind is allowed in the athletic center. We ask that all spectators stay on the playing surface. Please do not go on the court at any time. Any persons not conducting themselves appropriately will be removed from the event. If during the course of the game you have an emergency or need assistance in any way, please see one of our bench staff wearing a gold shirt. The concession stand is open in the lobby. Bathroom facility is also in the lobby. Thank you for your cooperation. Enjoy tonight's games. Let's meet our starting lineups. First for the visiting Bearcats of York High.
Starting for the York High Bearcats,
David Ward.
number 1, David Ward.
At forward, freshman number 10, Rashard Miller.
Number 10, freshman Rashard Miller.
And freshman guard number 11, Josiah Romero.
Freshman guard number 11, Josiah Romero.
Sophomore number 20, Nasir Barnes.
Sophomore number 20, Nasir
And
Barnes.
forward, wearing number 24, a junior, Brandon DeShields.
And junior number 24, Brandon DeShields.
Assisted by many talented coaches.
Head coach, Gary Glover.
Let's get ready to roll. Lions. Back forward, he's a junior, number 4, Reagan Coons.
For Redline, number 4, junior Reagan Coons.
Number 5, Cade Shepard.
Junior number 5, Cade Shepard.
A sophomore guard, number 13, Owen Flay.
Sophomore guard, Owen Flay.
Number 21, Isaiah Overcheck.
Number 21, Isaiah Ogrechek.
Number 23, Fabian Rodriguez Ruiz.
And a senior, number 23, Fabian Rodriguez Ruiz.
Assisted by Eric Latifa, and a cornucopia of talented assistants. Well, on order for tonight's contest, Mr. Gordon Kaufman, Mr. John Eisler, and Mr. Mark Scott. Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and move your hats as we honor our flag and those who bravely defend our freedom with the playing of our national anthem.
There you have it, sports fans, the playing of our national anthem, and we are moments away from tip-off. Brandy Shope, Todd Edwards, coming to you live tonight from Red Lion Area High School, and a nice crowd has settled in here tonight, Brandy, for the first of two big games here at Red Lion High School.
Sports Superstars, we bring the game to you. Also, special thank you to Parma Pizza for providing the hospitality room for officials, coaches, event workers, and other staff. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play basketball.
After some public service announcements have been made here, we are seconds away from tip-off. Red Lion will be in their white jerseys with black numbers. The York High Bearcats in their orange jerseys with blue numbers. And we are underway. Thank you for tuning in tonight to Sports Shooting Stars.
I'm not exactly sure what happened right there.
Yeah. It will be now York High Bearcats' possession.
Marquette working the ball around. Red Lion into a man-to-man right now. Kick out to Josiah Ramirez for three.
And sinks it. First point scored by Josiah Ramirez and the Bearcats in a big three. As we are just underway, Isaiah Ogrechek with the ball.
Ogrechek drives to the baseline for two, and it's good.
Sinks it. Isaiah Ogrechek, just a sophomore for Red Lion, but he started last year. Comes in averaging 19 points per game.
Very, very strong, confident player, both shooting and driving to the basket.
And by the way, Isaiah Ogrechek, 89% free throw shooter. Last game against York Catholic, he scored 20.
Asir Barnes for three. A little hard off the backboard.
Rebound by Ogrechek as he brings the ball up court for the Lions. Red Lion being patient here early in the first quarter. Drive to the bucket for Owen Flay, and fouled on the play.
By Brandon DeShields there.
A three-point play potentially here for Owen Flay, the sophomore guard for Red Lion.
And just a reminder, this is a double broadcast tonight. So the girls' game is going on simultaneously, and we are also filming that.
Well, the Red Lion Lady Lions and the Dallastown Wildcats. Flay connects for a three-point play and gives Red Lion the lead 5-3 early here in the first quarter.
So Brandon DeShields for two, and it's good.
Under 6 minutes in the opening quarter.
Ogrechek looking great backdoor on that. Great backdoor cut. They understood the assignment on that one.
And Ogrechek delivers.
Now it's for two, it's short. Rebound by DeShields.
You mentioned the other games at West York. It's Central York versus Dallastown, followed up by West York and Red Lion. So potentially both of the Red Lion teams could be in the chip later this week. Oh, nice feed down low, and the put in by Cade Shepard. Shepard, his first points, the junior guard for Red Lion. Red Lion with a 9-5 lead.
For two, Brandon DeShields with the rebound and the putback, and it's good.
And he puts it in for DeShields now with 4 points. Redline with a 2-point lead, 9-7. We're under the 5-minute mark here in the opening quarter. Three-point play misses by Fabian Rodriguez Ruiz. Now York High in transition.
David Ward driving to the bucket. Blocked.
And a scramble for the ball.
Big hustle play there by Red Lion.
Yeah, Reagan Coons hustling, junior guard forward. As Owen Flay will bring the ball up now for Red Lion as we approach the 4-minute mark. In semifinal action here from Red Lion, featuring the Lions and the Bearcats, the first of 2 games.
Red Lion rebounds. Ogrechek has a chance to shoot a 3. Passes up on it.
Ogrechek thought about it. Overshot.
David Ward with the ball, getting ready to pressure it. Decides to pull back.
And
slow it down.
Yep, slowing the pace down a little bit here.
Nas for 3, and it's good.
Sinks it. Nasir Barnes, his first points in tonight's game, and gives the Bearcats a 1-point lead, 10-9.
Oh,
nice
wide open
down
underneath.
Low.
Blocked by Brandon DeShields, rebounded by Rashard Miller. York High pushes the ball up. Nasir Barnes
with the
straight to the bucket.
Yeah. And a timeout on the court with 2:57 remaining. York High 12, Red Lion 9. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Yeah, coming back off the timeout. Coming back off the timeout here. If Brandy and I don't beat each other up here in the broadcast booth.
Well, we like to talk with our hands,
Yes,
both of us
exactly.
there.
Red Line with the possession. Red Line down by 3, 12-9.
Red Line did a nice job with the back cuts earlier. I assume that Coach Schmell is telling them, be patient, make your cuts, make York High work on defense. Ogrechek for 3.
And sinks it.
And it's good.
Sophomore with 7 points now and ties it up 12-12. I have a feeling this is going to be a back-and-forth battle, Brandy, between two of the great teams here in YAIAA.
Rashard Miller for 3. It's off. Rebound by Brandon DeShields, and it's good. Honestly, DeShields just needs to stand down there and get all the missed shots because he can clean up with his height over Red Lion. That's a huge advantage they have right now.
6'5" frame, just taking advantage of the plays down low in the post.
Blocked by Brandon DeShields. York High has numbers here. David Ward for 3, and it's
sinks
good.
it. David Ward's first points in tonight's game and extends the Bearcats' lead to 5, 17-12 as we approach the 92nd mark.
Nas Barnes has the opportunity to knock it loose there. There's going to be some subs coming in for York High. We have Jalen Shope, Tyson Smith, and Neek Scott into the game.
Getting their first playing opportunity here tonight.
Red Lion, Ben Martin checked into the game.
And a drive to the bucket.
Rebound by
Rejected.
Jalen. Kickoff. They have numbers right now.
Nice
pass. Got an offensive foul.
Foul called on Nazir Barnes, his first in tonight's game for the sophomore.
And that's a team second.
Ogre
Nice.
just off the mark there on his shot. Now the Bearcats with possession.
There's going to be a foul on the floor there.
Foul is on Rodriguez.
Fouls on Fabian Rodriguez, his first. Shot by Nasir Barnes. It's long. Rebound by Ben Martin. Ogrechek brings the ball down, looking for a one-on-one matchup. Shope has a foul on the floor.
Red Lion maintains possession. Inbound pass. Ogrechek for three. Sinks it.
His shot is very smooth. Shout out, we have about 250 fans watching. We appreciate you tuning in here to the game. It is also on cable TV, so if you would like to watch it on
Comcast Channel 18, yes, or community access television if you're a Xfinity cable subscriber.
Nasir Barnes for three. It's no good. Red Lion has the opportunity. And the first quarter ends York High 17, Red Lion 15. It is definitely, Todd, going to be a battle of defense here.
We've noticed that. And your thoughts? So you mentioned about the defense. It seems like it's going to be just a battle between two great teams here, as I mentioned moments ago.
And it also looks like in a couple days they'll be playing again in the first round of district. So this will be the first of many of the battles.
Also, Ty, I would like to add that Redline does have a big man on their side in Chase Roosh. He's listed at 6'6", so you should see him get some time here in the second quarter and do his thing as well. So, and again, with Redline, this is pretty much a home crowd. And I think York High's doing a great job of, quieting the home crowd, playing their game, getting some good shots up.
Yeah, and conversely, the West York girls will have kind of home court advantage as well tonight in their matchup in their house when they take on Red Lion at 7:30, that tip-off. Taking place over at West York currently. It's Central York and Dallastown. And
Should be interesting second quarter here. I'm going to give the mic back here to Brandy Shope.
Dude Jones jumping in, working behind the scenes, producer here at Red Lion. And
I'd like to see what type of adjustments each coach had talked about. I know that they've had plenty of time to game plan. Two coaches that are both familiar with winning.
yeah, Steve Schmel in his 18th season for Red Lion. Three-point shot misses for Red Lion. Now David Ward brings the ball up for the Bearcats. Three sports star for the Bearcats.
Wow, he
football,
missed that
basketball,
one there.
and track for
Monique
David
Scott
Ward.
was open. Tyson Smith fumbles the ball. But back drives to the bucket, and it's
Nice
good.
move by number 12, Tyson Smith, his first points tonight for the senior.
He recovered that nicely.
Overcheck baseline.
Shot to Ben Martin for three in the corner. Tyson Smith for three, and
And
it's good.
sinks it. Tyson Smith with 5 points. Coming in with a hot hand right now for the Bearcats and gives the Bearcats the lead, 22-15. Second quarter action just underway. The winner
Shot
of this
by
game.
Overcheck back to Ben Martin for three. It's off.
Play the winner of West York and Central, which will be our nightcap game here. Smith with the ball.
It was a quick travel called on Tyson Smith. Good look. Little bit of move on the feet there. We have Ben Martin out. And checked in is number 2, Jacek Linden. Martin is only a sophomore, and he's had a big impact on a lot of great games. We'll see some more of him here later on.
A drive to the bucket, rejected. And Owen Flay is helped up by his teammates.
David Ward went to steal the ball. Officials called it a foul. York High's not happy with that call.
But
Line, of course, is happy. That's how it always works.
They're heading to the charity stripe right now. Owen Flay with 3 points, looking to add to his point total.
And it's good.
Owen will have another opportunity here.
Owen shoots 73% from the foul line.
Scored in the last game against York Catholic. He scored 16 points. Flay 2 for 2 from the free throw line. As Nazir Barnes brings the ball up court for the Bearcats. The kick out to show.
Long.
Rebound by the Lions.
Ogrechek's going to the line there. And he turns the ball over looking for a pass underneath the basket.
Yeah, to Linden. Just rolled out of bounds. It'll be Bearcats' possession. Stop of the clock with 5:43 remaining. York High with the lead, 22-17.
Last 4 possessions, no scoring. A lot of defense going on here.
See if the Bearcats can take the lid off the net here on this possession. Barnes drives to the net. Rebound by the Lions.
You got 2. Ogrechek for 3. It's long. Now Sierra Barnes pushes the ball up. Tyson Smith for 3. It's off.
Rebound by Ruiz. And a tip of the ball into the Bearcats.
Monique Scott with the rebound. Jalen Shope going up for 2.
Down low. Ogrechek for the Lions, matched up on David Ward.
And a turnover by Ogrechek. York High's ball.
David Ward pressing up on Ogrechek, caused a turnover. The Bearcats' possession, 4:34 remaining before halftime. York High with the lead, 22-17.
And we have Josiah Ramirez, Brandon DeShields, and Rashard Miller back in the game. Rashard Miller, nope, I meant Josiah Ramirez with 3, Rashard with the rebound. And they're going to call an offensive foul there.
Rashard Miller. Yeah, no points on that play. Lions with the possession. Want to remind the fans to continue to watch Sports Shooting Stars tonight. We'll have the West York boys and Central boys game following this matchup.
Ben Martin takes a look, a little hesitant on that. Ogrechek drives to the basket, completely misses, but gets his own rebound, throws it off the feet of York High.
Barnes brings the ball up for the Bearcats. Nice move at the net and the put in. Nazir Barnes, 7 points for Nazir Barnes. And a 7-point lead for the Bearcats, 24-17.
Honestly, I'm surprised.
A drive to the net. Misses.
A rebound
But yeah,
by Red Lion. Ben Martin to Cade Shepard. I'm actually surprised that Cade Shepard isn't shooting more. He was hot the last 2 games. He's had a great season this year. David Ward with the rebound.
Yeah, Shepard misses on that shot.
Right into Shields, and he's fouled.
And to Shields, as you mentioned, Brandy, fouled on the play. He's going to head to the charity stripe. Foul called on Ben Martin. DeShields with 6 points. Make it 7 for the junior forward for the Bearcats. Two for 2 from the charity stripe for Brandon DeShields. Gives Brandon 8 points. And the Bearcats with the lead, 26-17, as we're under 3 minutes before halftime.
Overcheck driving in, shooting to Cade Shepard. Ben Martin has the ball, looking for a pass here. Overcheck's looking to get open so he can create. Owen Flay has been doing a nice job working the ball.
3-point shot misses. Flay with the ball.
Overcheck for 3. Long, rebound by Rashard Miller.
Nazir Barnes goes for a 3-point shot.
Long. Rebound by Overcheck. Red Line taking time to slow it up slightly. Oh, driving to the basket. And was deflected by York High. Red Line ball.
.202 remaining before halftime. The inbound pass. Overcheck misses on his 3 as Nazir Barnes drives to the net.
Ben Martin with the ball, trying to go one-on-one here. Trapped by York High. It's going to be a jump ball. Headed down to York High's way.
It'll be Bearcats possession. Bearcats with the lead, 26-17. Barnes gives to Ward on the wing.
3, off the rim. Gonna call a foul on the rebound on Rashard Miller.
Rashard Miller, that'll be his 2nd foul.
Wanique Scott's going to replace Rashard in the game there. Cade Shepard brings up the ball here. Red Line's looking to be patient, making their play. Again, looking for some of those backdoor quick movement. Cade Shepard in the corner. Wanique Scott with the
Lions
rebound.
coming up cold on a lot of their shots here,
Long
Brandon.
to Brandon to Shields.
Swatted away. Wow.
Ben Martin drives to the center for a quick floater.
There you go. Ben Martin's first points. Seven-point lead for the Bearcats, 26-19 over the Lions. We're under a minute remaining before halftime.
York High's looking for the last basket here. They're just going to stand there and try to run the clock out.
They would appear to be ready or await their final shot as we approach the 30-second mark here in the second quarter.
Here's where I wish there was a shot clock.
A shot clock. There's been some discussion about that recently.
I do like some
PIAA.
action, that's for sure.
Barnes setting up his team offensively. Timeout called by Kerry Glover with 13.9 seconds remaining on the court. Your score, York High 26, Red Lion 19. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Welcome back, sports fans. Final seconds here before halftime. Bearcats possession.
David Ward in the corner for three.
Ward puts it up.
Double clutch. Bashir Barnes gets the ball, puts the ball back up for a floater, and misses it.
And we've arrived at halftime from Red Lion with your score. York High 26, Red Lion 19. In a first half won by the Bearcats, Brandy. They looked pretty impressive out there against the Lions on their home court.
Yeah, Brandon DeShields did a very nice job of being what you consider the garbage collector. He was getting all the missed shots. He also got fouled underneath. York High is dominating. For some reason, the shots aren't falling for Red Lion right now.
Yeah,
They're getting really good looks. They're making great passes. Second half, they click, and we could have a quick turn. This is anyone's game.
Yeah, we'll see what adjustments are made at halftime. Your leading scorer for Red Lion, YAIAA Ogrechek, has 10 points. For York High, a little more well-balanced for York High. Brandon DeShields with 8 points, Nas Barnes with 7 points, Tyson Smith with 5 points, and David Ward with a big 3. As we mentioned, a well-balanced attack for the York High Bearcats. And right now they have the lead, 26-19. As it's halftime, fans are getting up, stretching their legs out. We thank you for tuning into Sports Shooting Stars tonight. Our first of 2 matchups. We'll have the next game after this featuring the West York Bulldogs and Central York. Of course, the Central York boys team looking for a potential three-peat. On the girls' side, Dallastown looking for a three-peat. They're playing the Central Lady Panthers. So a lot of action taking place here in the greater YAIAA. And settle in with your bottled water and popcorn. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. YAIAA sincerely thank our fans, partners, and sponsors for their commitment and support to our program in high school athletics. Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you. Greetings. Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you.
This is Marcellus Soul Block, and it's time to sit back and kick it with Dude Jones and
Welcome back, sports fans. Todd Edwards alongside Brandy Shope, high atop the Red Lion Gymnasium here as we are moments away from the start of the third quarter. York High Bearcats with the lead, 26-19. And the winner of this matchup will play the winner of West York and Central. to follow this game
Let's just talk
for the chip, which will be played this Thursday. Go ahead, Brandy.
Let's just talk about a couple stats here. Turnovers. York High had 1 in the first half. Red Lion had 4. York High had 18 rebounds. Red Lion had 13, and both shot 100% from the foul line. And we're off and running to the third quarter.
We are, yeah. Red Lion will be moving left to right on your TV screen. Ogrechek first possession to get things started here the third quarter.
And also what I noticed in the first half, Red Line was really relying on the three-point shot. They're still knocking it down threes, but they really relied on the three-point shot here in the first quarter, in the first half.
Big three by Cade Shepard to start things off here in the third quarter. Pulls Red Lion within 4. 26-22, the Bearcats.
York High has the opportunity to be patient right now. They have the lead, and Red Lion is playing off of them right now. Isaiah Yamura up for 3.
Rebound by the Lions. That's Owen Flay with the ball.
And Cade Shepard for 2.
Shepard
It's a little
misses.
long there.
Something we noticed early in the first half, Brandy, Red Lion really started out hot in that first quarter, and then second quarter, a lot of their shots were not falling. We'll see if they can pick up the momentum here to start the third quarter.
Fabian Rodriguez bringing the ball up. And Cade Shepard for 3. It's a little long. Rebound by Josiah Romero. He's going end line to end line there. Misses. Ogrechek with the rebound.
And now with the possession. Ogrechek. Nice put in. Reagan Coons, the junior, with his first points tonight.
And now it's a 2-point ball game.
2-point ball game. It was a 7-point lead at halftime for York High, so the Lions cutting into that lead now. The Bearcats with the 2-point lead, 26-24. We're under the 6-minute mark here in the third quarter. And a turnover. The Lions now with it.
Ogrechek going. And he's out of bounds there. It's going to be York High ball in the end line.
And a turnover. It'll be Bearcats possession. 5:40 remaining in third quarter action. Nazir Barnes brings the ball up court for the Bearcats.
David Ward working to get open there. Goes to end line, misses. Gets a rebound by Brandon DeShields. He goes up, blocked. Goes up again, misses. And Red Lion gets a rebound.
Got the rebound there by the Lions now.
They have an opportunity to either. Brandon DeShields with the steal. And it's good.
DeShields in double digits with 10 points for the junior. And a 4-point lead for the Bearcats, 28-24.
Be a hand check there by Brandon DeShields.
Second foul called on Brandon DeShields.
Owen Flay with the ball.
Yeah, matched up with David Ward. A drive to the basket and the put in. Fabian Rodriguez Ruiz, the senior guard, with his first points tonight.
And back to a 2-point ball game.
The kick out.
Isaiah Richard goes up.
Richard Miller, a freshman for York High. Fouled on the play. He'll head to the charity stripe.
A foul by Rodriguez Ruiz.
Fabian's second foul tonight.
Richard Miller misses his first.
Richard Miller averaging 8 points per game coming into tonight's contest.
Short again. Ogrechek with the rebound.
The boys' county championship will be played right here on this hardwood floor Thursday night. And a turnover.
Rashad Miller.
Rashard. Nas Barnes now with the ball. And a turnover.
Turns it back over, trying to pass it to Shields.
And the put in by Fabian Rodriguez Ruiz.
And now
that's
it's a
4
tie.
points.
That's a tie ball game. Up by 7.
And the score all knotted up 28-28 as we approach the 3-minute and 30-second mark in third quarter action. And a turnover
by David Ward. Isaiah Overcheck to the basket. Blocked by
that was Reagan
Nasir
Coons.
Barnes, and then Reagan Coons goes up and gets fouled
on the play. Third foul called on Rashard Miller as Reagan Coons, Jr. at the charity stripe.
And he misses his first.
Coons with 2 points.
Shope, Smith, and Scott return for the Bearcats. Coons misses it.
Yeah, 0 for 2 from the charity stripe for Reagan Coons.
Barnes for 2. Slung Josiah. Rebound goes up and is fouled.
Romero fouled on the play.
And that's going to be Fabian's third foul.
Third foul. Josiah Romero averaging 10 points per game, 66% free throw shooter.
In these type of games, everyone needs to make their foul shots.
Yeah, these are. You mentioned in the first half, both teams shot 100%. And now,
not so much.
No,
in the
not the second half.
Anything.
Second shot. Romero now with 4 points and a 1-point lead for York High, 29-28.
Ben Martin checks back in the game. Overcheck's looking to drive, kicking out. Cade Shepard.
Overcheck with a nice bucket. Gives Overcheck 12 points.
And that gives Redline the lead. Missed by Nasir Barnes. Leads for an easy layup by Ben Martin. He misses.
Ben Martin, those are the shots you have to finish.
Josiah Ramirez for 3, and it's good.
A big 3. 7 points for Josiah Romero. And a 2-point lead for the Bearcats, 32-30.
Hold by Jalen Shope. Cade Shepard looks to drive.
Shepard.
Steal there by
turnover.
Nasir
Shope
Barnes.
with the ball to give to Barnes.
And it's good.
Barnes with 9 points. And a 4-point lead for York High, 34-30.
There's going to be a foul on Romero. That's going to be the team 4th.
The inbound pass to Flay. Matched up on Barnes and a
Barnes
steal.
causes a turnover there.
1-on-1.
He misses. Rebounded by Nasir again, and he's fouled by number 4 from Red Lion.
Reagan Coons with the foul.
Todd, what are you thinking
On
about
Barnes.
what's happening here in the third quarter?
A lot of opportunities by both teams. They just need to finish it. And at times it seems like it's been a struggle But with that being said, right now, Nazir Barnes at the charity stripe for an opportunity to add to his point total.
And he sinks the first.
A 64% free throw shooter, Nazir Barnes. That gives him 10 points. Another opportunity. And a 5-point lead for York High, 35-30. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 11 points for Nazir Barnes. Brandon DeShields, 10 points. All adds up to a Bearcat lead over the Lions, 36-30.
Shot by Cade Shepard, misses. Tyson Smith pushes it up. Nazir Barnes going to drive the whole way to David Ward for 2. He misses.
Out to Isaiah Ogrechek.
And it's good.
For Ogrechek, 14 points for Isaiah Ogrechek.
And it's a 4-point ball game.
Under a minute remaining here in third quarter action. The first of 2 games here on Sports Shooting Stars.
Tyson Smith, little hard off the rim there. Rebounded by wide
pass.
open layup
And
for
the
Redline.
for Reagan Coons.
And now it's a 2-point ball game with 20 seconds left.
We talked about moments ago teams finishing their shots. Well, they're finishing their shots right now. And it looks as if York High is going to hold for the final possession here in third quarter action. Nazir Barnes with the ball. 2-point lead for the Bearcats. Baseline Barnes.
Pass it to Tyson Smith, and it's
Tyson
good.
Smith with the bucket. As the buzzer sounds here to end the third quarter, your score, York High 38, Red Lion 34.
I want to do a quick shout out here to our sponsors, OSS Health, Thornton Automotive Dover, Your Medicare Solutions, the YMCA, Piccolo Friendly Movers, Pennsylvania National Guard, Fairview Early Learning Center, Basil Insurance with our good friend Greg Basil, BLM Construction and Remodeling with Brian Singer, Vertical Raise, Parma Pizza of Dallastown, Wise Printing Company, S3 Performance Training with John Turpak and Ron Johnson. And now we're going to introduce our new anchor here tonight.
Yeah, he's coming in. Commentator here, Ash Edwards. And as Brandy Shope's going to step aside and go be a bit of a cheerleader now here for the fourth quarter action between York High and Red Lion. And Ash, welcome to the broadcast booth.
Yeah, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you guys having me. And as you spoke about cheerleading, I was cheerleading for both teams as I was watching here in excitement. This is a packed gym on a great cold night outside. So if you guys can't make it out here, just tune into us on Facebook, Twitter,
our
Instagram
YouTube page. Yeah, Sports Shooting Stars. We are also, if you're an Xfinity subscriber, channel 18 on your community access television. And of course, if you have a smart TV, just look up YouTube, Sports Shooting Stars, and you can watch the first of 2 contests here tonight. Of course, we'll have the nightcap featuring Central York and West York. We happen to see both teams are here. They warmed up at halftime, and should be a great second game here, Ash.
Absolutely. If it ends up being anything close to what we're seeing right now in this first game, it's going to be incredible.
Yeah, back and forth matchup. All 3 quarters, the Bearcats have had the lead. We'll see if they can hold on to it and punch their ticket to the county championship, which will be played here this Thursday. Ward shot misses, rebounded by Isaiah Ogrechek. Ogrechek drives to the net and the put in. Coast to coast for Isaiah Ogrechek. 16 points for Isaiah Ogrechek. Leads all scorers. He has certainly brought it for his team here tonight.
Yeah, he's dangerous when he gets in the open court. I saw that he can make layups with the left and right hand both. Yep. Lethal weapon to have if you're the Lions.
Deep 3 by Barnes, and he sinks it. 14 points for Nazir Barnes.
5-point game with 7 minutes left.
Yeah, York High with the lead, 41-36. Red Lion with the possession.
Good lockdown defense by York High.
Ruiz thought about it with the ball to give to number 13, Owen Flay.
It's like York High is comfortable with playing a man-to-man here. It's working out pretty well for them, except for a foul there.
Second foul called on it, YAIAA Romero for the Bearcats. Redline will maintain possession. Inbound pass to Flay. Owen Flay with 5 points. A drive to the bucket. Misses. Rebounded by Barnes.
And Barnes gets that ball down
Wide
there quick.
open down. This shot by Ty Maxfield. And a scramble for the ball.
And Barnes is incredible at getting that ball down there so fast.
Yes.
If he doesn't get to the hoop and get the harm, he gets to the foul line. If that doesn't happen, he draws a lot of defenders towards him and finds open teammates.
Ruiz going right to the bucket.
And
he has on the play.
He has a motor that never stops, man. Gotta have that firecracker on your team that just has that motor that just doesn't want to stop running, and it just fuels the rest of your team to play harder throughout the rest of the game.
Fabian now at the charity stripe has 4 points. Make it 5 for Fabian Rodriguez, the senior guard for Red Lion. Red Lion down by 4 right now, 41-37, a stop in the clock at 6:10. Still anyone's game, as we mentioned moments ago. Ash, the winner of this will play the winner of West York and Central. 6 points now for Fabian Rodriguez Ruiz.
And that game will be on Thursday, correct, Todd?
Thursday, the boys will be right here from Red Lion. The girls' game, well, will be Friday from West York.
Okay.
Deep three off the mark, but there to clean it up. Tyson Smith. The putback, 9 points for Tyson Smith.
Definitely has a height advantage down there in the block. Rebound.
Check for 3. Off the iron, misses. Barnes brings the ball up court.
Good aggressive defense by the Lions.
And I think there's some question as to who has possession of the ball here, Ash, as Coach Steve Schmell talking to one of the officials.
And if you're Coach Schmell there, you got to love that hustle by your players, getting on the floor and getting dirty and grinding for that ball.
It will be Bearcat possession. 5:27 remaining in regulation.
Barnes for 3
by Barnes, and he sinks it. 17 points for Nazir Barnes. A timeout on the court with 5:16 remaining. Your score, York High 46, Red Lion 38. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. coming off the timeout. Red Lions possession.
And back in action with a quick foul by Barnes. It'll be his second foul of the game.
Red Lion maintains possession. And a drive to the bucket misses for Owen Flay.
Bearcats pushing the rock.
Barnes being patient. Wanique Scott fouled on the play.
Not surprising at all that Barnes drew 2 defenders to him and dished down to one of his teammates yet again.
Yeah, 4th foul called on Red Lions, Fabian Rodriguez Ruiz. With 4:39 remaining in regulation, will send Wanique Scott to the charity stripe. And he sinks it. Senior guard forward for the Bearcats. Rebound.
A 9-point lead here. See if the Lions can cut into this lead here.
Yeah, each possession for Red Line becomes extremely valuable as the seconds tick off the clock. Ogrechek.
Yeah, it's a great point, Todd. You want to get good quick shots off and get good shots off with this much time left in the game when you're down this
Barnes
many
drives
points.
to the net and a put in. And
That's definitely one thing that you can't afford if you're the Lions. Let Barnes get away with an and one there.
And the and one. Right now, Nazir Barnes with 19 points. And he's feeling it right now.
He's feeling it. He can do any and anything he wants to right now, it seems.
49-38 Bearcats with some free throw opportunities for Barnes. A 3-point play completed. That's 20 points for Nazir Barnes. And a big lead now for the Bearcats, 50-38 with 4:17 remaining.
Yeah, within about the last 3 or 4 minutes here, the Bearcats have just stepped it up to a different notch. And it seems like the Lions can't match that right now, Todd.
As we approach the 4-minute mark. Ogrechek for 3. And they needed that. A big 3 by Isaiah Ogrechek. 19 points for Isaiah Ogrechek. Pulls Red Line within 9. Your score with a timeout on the court with 3:57 remaining. York High 50. Red Lion 41. And from what you've seen so far, Ash, your thoughts on this game?
I think that Red Line has to do some trapping here, obviously, to get some quick turnovers. And don't necessarily need threes, but you need good, efficient 2-point shots here. Seems like the Lions it's at the end of the game, but it seems like they haven't found their mojo on offense. There's a lot of standing around. I'd like to see a lot more picks and a lot more motion in the paint and to try to get something down low. Even at this point in time, if you can get a foul and get to the foul line and stop the clock, that's one of the things that you would favor you in this situation.
Yeah, and just when you thought Red Lion was kind of clawing their way back into it, the Bearcats kind of pulled away right now. Up by 9, but still plenty of time here with a timeout on the court. 3:57 remaining.
Yeah, it just seemed like when the Lions stepped it up 2 notches, the Bearcats stepped it up 5. Yeah. And it just seemed like it made Barnes more mad and more aggressive and got himself to the hoop there for an and one, dishing the ball down to his teammates. And just it's a collective team effort right now for the Bearcats. And that's definitely something they're going to need. Looking forward to Thursday night for sure.
Yeah, Thursday night, want to remind the fans that are tuned in, the county championships will take place Thursday night and Friday night, 1 game each night, tip-off set for 7 p.m. Of course, the boys' championship will be played right here in the hardwood floor to Red Lion. The girls' championship will be played at West York, which will take place Friday.
Yeah, so if you're on the east side of York, you got one, and if you're on the west side of York, you got one also.
Bearcats with the possession and a 9-point lead.
And if you're the Bearcats here, I was just about to say, you want to milk this clock out as much as you can. And you don't need turnovers. And
off the hands
coincidentally, there we go. Kind of prompted that one almost.
Yeah, off the hands of David Ward, who's fairly sure-handed. I know I've seen him play as a receiver for the Bearcats. Overcheck drives to the net. Misses. Down low to Miller. And the put in by Rashard Miller.
Another and one.
And the end one, correct. Miller's first points tonight.
They get those 3 points any way you can.
Yeah, an 11-point lead right now for the Bearcats.
Well, was good strategy there by Overcheck, though. You know, get the ball to the hoop really quick, didn't get the foul, got to hustle back on defense.
Fifth foul on Fabian Rodriguez-Ruiz. He's fouled out. His night is complete. Miller looking for a three-point play.
Great offensive rebound by the Bearcats.
Big three by Ramiro.
Splash City for the Bearcats. Another three-point field goal knocked down.
Sinks it. Big three.
Red line
by Ben
answers with
Martin.
their own three on the other end. 2:55 left. 11-point game.
Yeah, timeout on the court. 2:55 remaining. Your score, York High 55, Red Lion 44. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
To you.
Welcome back, sports fans, coming off the timeout here with 2:55 remaining. Scoring update from West York, Dallastown 31. Central 22. Fourth quarter action from West York.
Nice steal there by the Lions.
And Red Line's going to need those type of plays to get back into this game as we're under 2.5 minutes. Big three by Owen Flay, sophomore with 8 points.
8-point game here. Lockdown defensive view of the Lions.
3:21 remaining in the fourth quarter at West York. Dallastown 43, Central York 32. As Dallastown looks to potentially go for a three-peat.
Red line pushing the ball quickly down the floor. Open
Bounce
man.
pass, nice pass to number 5, Cade Shepard.
6-point game, 1:54 left.
And if you're York High, Ash, I think you probably want to try to slow this game down a little bit, not get into a track meet.
Absolutely.
With Red Lion. Miller's. The bank is open for Miller. How
Hard
about
to stop that down low.
A timeout on the floor with 1:40 remaining. Your score, York High 57, Red Lion 49.
Yeah, Bearcats definitely have a height advantage down there with their dual monsters, for lack of better words.
I mean, you have Brandon DeShields at 6'5", Rashard Miller, the freshman, at 6'6". They certainly have some height down low in the post.
Absolutely.
And it's been quite evident all game. Brandon DeShields with 10 points. Nazir Barnes leads all scorers with 20 points. YAIAA Romero with 10 points. Tyson Smith with 9 points. Pretty well-balanced attack for the York High Bearcats tonight.
Absolutely. It seems like a pretty well-rounded team. The only standout is Barnes, obviously, and it's just hard to stop somebody like that has that athleticism. Just a view for the court when his teammates are open, when he can get to the bucket. When he can't score, he always finds that open man. It's just incredible to watch this, honestly, and such a beautiful gym.
Oh, it is. It's spacious gym. Glad to be back here in Red Lion. Of course, activities taking place over at West York, the girls' games. The Red Lion girls will be over there later tonight. They're in the nightcap taking on West York. And the winners of these games, of course, they'll be playing in the county championships.
Red Line bringing the ball up here with some urgency, trying to get a quick bucket.
The kick out. And sinks it.
Splash City for the Lions.
Ben Martin with a big tray. It's 8 points for Ben Martin.
5-point game.
Cutting into the Bearcats' lead. As you mentioned, 5-point lead for the Bearcats, 57-52. As we approach the 1 minute mark here in regulation.
Good ball movement here by the Bearcats. Trying to play keep away.
Trying to bleed some time off the clock, the Bearcats, as we're at the 1 minute mark even.
Yeah, I know we spoke about it plenty of times earlier this year, announcing together, Todd, but I'm kind of curious what your opinion is, especially when it comes to the end of a game like this, implementing a shot clock in high school basketball.
Well, it does. We talked earlier that the topic has been mentioned here in the PIAA. Interesting to see if they'll actually implement it and if you will, finish it, by bringing it. You see it at the college game and the pro game, and honestly, you would have thought that they would have had it years ago here, even at the high school level.
Yeah, for me, it's just kind of a head scratcher. In these situations, you got to play keep away. It comes down to a free throw battle sometimes, and if you had that shot clock, you could just do a lot of trapping and play a lot more hardcore defense, for lack of better words, and get a lot of more turnovers than for it to become a free throw battle. But some people enjoy that, but I just think it kind of takes away from the game at any level, especially in high school. I think these guys should have that opportunity the same as what we just spoke about, the college and NBA players the same. I just think it's something that they're definitely going to look into in the off season, hopefully.
Well, right now it's been a battle here from Red Lion. Your score, York High 57, Red Lion 52, down by 5. 1 minute remaining. I want to remind the fans, do not go anywhere, because we're going to have that second kind of a daily double of sorts here tonight as West York takes on Central York. Tip-off set for approximately 7:30.
Yeah, and I don't see that's going to be a letdown game compared to this game at all.
Nazir Barnes with the ball.
Bearcats playing keep away here from the Lions. Quick foul. That'll send Barnes to the line.
Third foul called on Reagan Coons, as it will send Barnes to the charity stripe.
It didn't look like an intentional foul by any means, but it did stop the clock if you're a Lions fan, for sure. Can only hope for a couple misses here.
Barnes now with 21 points.
That's still a 2-point possession here if you're the Lions.
Some player substitutions now. Tyson Smith entering the game, along with number 5, Wanique Scott. David Ward still in there, along with Josiah Romero. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe for Nazir Barnes.
It's going to be tough now. It's definitely a 3-possession game if you're the Lions. Definitely got to get a shot off here for the Lions.
Just well covered by David Ward. There it is, a big 3 by Cade Shepard. Cade Shepard delivers. 10 points for Cade Shepard and a timeout on the court. with your score. York High 59, Red Lion 55, 30.5 seconds remain. And Ash, it could come down to the last possession here, but a 4-point lead for the Bearcats.
And if you're Coach Smell there, you probably want that opportunity for that shot a little bit sooner in the shot clock, I guess you could say, for lack of better words, in the game. But you'll take a 3-point shot no matter what, no matter when it happens. And you still have 30 seconds left here with a 4-point game. I mean, you're really hoping for a turnover here, obviously, but if not, then you're going to have to get a quick foul and hope that the Bearcats miss some free throws here and give yourself a good opportunity here at the end of the game to try to make an impact and at least tie this and send it to overtime, if anything.
Remind the fans to tune into Sports Shooting Stars all week, as we'll have, of course, semifinal action with the girls and boys games, but then the county championships Thursday and Friday night, all brought to you by Sports Shooting Stars. Subscribe to our YouTube page. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.
Shope, the inbound pass. Award. First foul called on YAIAA Ogrechek. It'll send David Ward to the charity stripe. David Ward with 3 points tonight. Make it 4. Senior Bearcat. Brandon DeShields checking in along with Rashard Miller.
I think I've heard that name DeShields before over the last 25 years of high school basketball.
Ward. Second shot misses. Ogrechek with the ball.
Widened down here to 20 seconds.
Wide open downfield. Ward for the easy bucket. And that may have sealed the deal there. 62-55. 5.8 seconds remain.
Tough situation there if you're the Lions, trying to play good hardcore defense there, and somebody's wide open on the other end of the court and bites you in the butt.
Ogrechek's 3 misses off the iron, and York High punches their ticket to the county championships with a big win over Red Lion, 62-55. And congratulations to the York High Bearcats with an impressive win tonight over Red Lion on their home court tonight. York High again punches their ticket to the county championship, where they will play the winner of our upcoming game featuring West York and Central York. Ash.
Yeah, what a game! What a game, Todd. Can't ask for much more than that. Lions had a lot of heart. Fought to the last second. Just wasn't enough for the Bearcats. Their offense was way too powerful with Barnes and company.
Yeah, it was just too much Bearcats for the Lions tonight. An impressive win for York High. Again, your final score here from Red Lion. York High 62, Red Lion 55. And it should set up an interesting county championship. Of course, York High will play the winner of our upcoming matchup. Do not go anywhere. It's a double feature here tonight with Sports Shooting Stars, Ash Edwards, Todd Edwards. Thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.
Sports Shooting Stars sincerely thank our fans, partners, and sponsors for their commitment and support to our program in high school athletics. Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you.
We wake up with the sun. We live in a place we're proud to call home. For us, it's knowing that those we help are neighbors, friends, family. As the leader in providing the best orthopedic care for our community, we come together to do our part.
Shooting Stars sincerely thank our fans, partners, and sponsors for their commitment and support to our program in high school athletics. Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you.
Test 1, 2.
He's a junior. He's a guard, number 0, Ryan Brown. At guard, his senior, number 1, Ben Natal. At guard, his sophomore, number 11, Doug Lair. A senior forward, number 12, Byron Pickney. And at forward, number 12, his senior, number 13, Ben Riddle.
There's your starting 5 for Central York. Ryan Brown, Ben Natal, Doug Lair, Byron Pickney, and Ben Riddle. For West York, your starting 5, Conrad Beatty, Jaden Kohler, Chase Cristofalenti, and Luke Hoffman and Grady Hoffman are your starting 5. We'll have the playing them.
At the end of the first game, we are just going to play basketball.
As we said, they're just going to play basketball here. Round 2 tonight, no anthem. The anthem was played to kick things off for the first game, and it's Ash Edwards, Todd Edwards.
Yeah, nice being here with you, Todd, and everybody in YouTube land, Facebook land. We appreciate you guys joining in. Be interesting to see how this West York defense does against this high, powerful Central offense, averaging 82 points per game so far, number 1 in the YAIAA. West York is used to containing people with their defense down to half of that at 41 points. So we'll see if they can hold them closer to that 41 points instead of the 82 that they're used to scoring.
Well, and you mentioned it, Central York's led by the Ben Natal, the all-time leading scorer for Central. Let's not forget Ben Rill as well, a 1,000-point scorer. And we'll break it down here for you as this game is underway. Tip-off. Central in their white jerseys with black numbers. West York will be in their blue jerseys with white numbers. And Central moving right to left. And to kick things off, Ben Rill, 6'8". Foul.
If that's any indication of how Central's going to play this on offense, that was about 3.5 seconds from tip-off to the point where he got fouled on that shot.
Yeah, Ben Rill getting some Division II looks from Clarion, Georgian Court, and Shippensburg University. I know Shippensburg's head coach was at Dallastown Friday courting Ben Rill. 78% free throw shooter. Last game against Suburban at Dallastown, he scored 22 points. Central York comes in winning back-to-back titles. 1 for 2 from the charity stripe for Ben Rill. And then prior to the back-to-back championships, this West York team, 2022 county champs.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It seems like these two teams have dominated the league for the last 3 years.
Yeah, and it's interesting to note the winner of this game awaits the York High Bearcats. And a scramble for the ball. That's Ben Natal with the easy put in. Ben Natal.
Yeah, if you're West York here, you don't want to get into an offensive battle of getting the ball to the hoop really fast. You want to take as much time as you can on these possessions, get good shot selections. You don't want to give the ball back to Central any more than what you have to.
Central, a team that's very deep, more than just their 5 starters. But a lot of guys coming off the bench that can contribute, such as Ryan Jackson, JoJo Woodard, along with Kyler Landis, a sophomore. Missed shot by the Bulldogs there. Doug Lair with the ball. Give to RD. Byron Pickney thought about it.
Good rebound by the Bulldogs.
An Albright college commit. Led by their head coach, Jeff Hoke, in his 5th season at Central York.
Yeah, definitely dealing with a lot of athleticism here and a lot of potential guys that are going to some really good schools around this area.
Hoffman for 3 off the iron, misses. Rebounded by Jaden Kohler.
Yeah, good hustle there by the Bulldogs to keep that ball alive, and they get the first stump ball of the game.
West York will have possession. Grady Hoffman, inbound pass. Down low. Oh, and you have to have those shots. You have to finish those shots. Conrad Beatty, missed opportunity. Doug Lair now puts it up off the iron. Central York with the lead, 3-0 early here in the first quarter of action. Krista Valenti. West York still looking for their first points.
A couple of great offensive rebounds by the Bulldogs here so far.
Hoffman drives to the net, and the put in by Grady Hoffman.
Yeah, if you're West York, you got to keep that aggressiveness alive throughout this whole entire game.
5:12 remaining here in the opening quarter. Central maintains possession. Then Rill with the ball down low. And a turnover. West York comes up with it.
Great defense by the Bulldogs yet again.
Chase Cristofalenti, number 2, a sophomore, to keep an eye out on West York. Had a big game last Friday at Dallastown. West York being patient right now, trying to find their shot. Cristofalenti, I called his name a few minutes ago.
I think you prompted that shot there, Todd.
Yeah. Big 3 by Cristofalenti. And the put in. That was Ben Rill with a put in.
Yeah, like we spoke about earlier, if you're West York, that's exactly what you want to do. What they did on their last possession, take some time, get a good shot. They knocked down that 3-point field goal.
Ben Natal to the net. And we're all tied up, 5-5. The kick out to Cristofalenti.
Third offensive rebound for West York.
Rebound by Ben Natal.
Great defense by the Bulldogs again.
Yeah, Cristofalenti matched up on Doug Lair. Ryan Brown, jump shot, off the mark. Jaden Kohler brings the ball up court. We're all tied up 5-5 here as we approach the 3-minute mark in the opening quarter. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars live from Red Lion Area High School. Kohler's floater misses. Ryan Brown brings the ball up.
2-on-2 fast break.
Nice move to the net by Byron Pinkney for 2. And a timeout on the court with 2:55 remaining. Your score: Central York 7, West York 5. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.
Coming off the timeout here. It'll be West York's possession.
And if you're Coach Garrett Bull, what would you talk to your team about in that timeout there, Todd, to try to change things up here a little bit to get the momentum on your side?
Trying to get, as you mentioned, momentum on your side, slow things down a little bit. I don't believe you want to get into a track meet with Central York.
No, not at all. And they haven't so far. They've been very, very patient on offense. Just seems like they don't have a lot of motion, a lot of screens being set here. It's a lot of driving to the hoop. If they can find their mojo here, they can definitely keep up with the Central here.
Drive to the net by number 10, Jensen Ferber, the freshman. fouled on the play. He was the quarterback as a freshman for West York.
Showing his athleticism here on the basketball court. It's nice to see. Keep your eyes out for him next year on the football field.
Ferber's first attempt misses.
And every point, including these foul shots, is crucial in a game like this. That seems like it might come down to the last minute, even though we're super early in this game with 2:27 left in the first period.
Sinks a second shot for Ferber. It'll be Central's possession. Down by 1, 7-6, as Doug Lair.
And Bulldogs are in a 2-3 zone here. Created a jump ball. First one went to West York. This one goes to Central.
Kyler Landis in for Central, the inbound passer. Into Ben Rill.
And that height advantage that Rill has over those guys is definitely proven to be a little bit of a
could be an advantage
problem.
For Central, no doubt, with Ben Rill, all 6'8".
Foul on Luke Hoffman. There's 3 fouls on the Bulldogs already. Team fouls.
And it
Ben
falls.
Rill for 3.
Big 3 by Ben Rill. 6 points for Ben Rill. Gives Central the lead 10-6. Krista Valenti baseline gives to Ferber. And the put in.
Wide open down on the block.
Brecken Lasher, the sophomore guard, for his first points.
Rebound out by the Bulldogs.
A 2-point lead for Central, 10-8 here in the opening quarter from Red Lion Area High School.
Good ball movement there for the Bulldogs. Couldn't get it to fall down.
Ooh. It'll be Bulldogs possession.
Yeah, great drive and dish there by Ryan Jackson.
Yeah, right.
Real wasn't expecting it. Almost too good of a pass.
Exactly.
If there's such a thing, that was too good of a pass.
Yeah. Brecken Lasher, a sophomore we mentioned, presents some height for West York at 6'5". Chase Cristofalenti at 6'3". Inbound pass to Kohler as we are under 1 minute. And a turnover. Byron Pickney came up with it.
Great ball handling skills there by Jaden Kohler, man. Bringing that ball up like that.
Yeah.
Waiting for the help.
Jaden Kohler, a junior for West York. Fairly young team. They only have 2 seniors, West York.
Got some room to grow for next year, so keep your eye on them.
42 seconds remaining as Ben Natal with the ball. Has some D1 offers to Pepperdine, Colgate, Loyola, Maryland. Ben Rill drives to the net.
There's some big name schools there, Todd, for sure.
Yes.
I can see Ben Rill getting into a rhythm and doing exactly what he did there the rest of the game. If he sees a gap in that defense, he's going to take that ball to the hoop every single time.
Ben Rill sinks his first shot, 78% free throw shooter. Already with 7 points. Central with the lead at 11-8. West York, led by their head coach Garrett Bowl.
And it looks like we got a little blood here by Rill. Timeout by the refs.
Coach Bowl in his 9th season. Yeah, it looks like being tended to by the training staff here at Red Lion.
And if you're the Bulldogs here, you'd be happy to go into the second quarter here, only being down 3 points.
Playing them tight right now.
Absolutely.
It's a tight contest.
Yeah, nobody's literally running away with this game.
Not at all.
West York is playing with heart so far. I like to see their defense stepping up like they are against this high, powerful offense, see if they can keep it up throughout the rest of this game. Rill is off. Bulldogs defensive rebound.
Jaden Kohler with the ball. Under 20 seconds here in the first quarter. Timeout called by Coach Garrett Bull in West York with 14.6 seconds remaining. It's Central York 11, West York 8. An interesting first quarter here, as we mentioned moments ago. Both teams kind of keeping it close here. No one's running away with it.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
Some of the keys for Central, set the tone, play fast, play defense, get turnovers. And we mentioned West York likes to hold the ball and looks for good shots. We've seen that on display.
Yeah, West York's doing a very good job of making these possessions very long. As I spoke before, I would just like to see a little bit more movement from them. Seems like they dribble the ball a lot at the top of the key and they look for one man and maybe drive to the hoop. Just would like to see a lot more screens and a little bit more action on offense to maybe not only draw the defense towards them, but draw some fouls also.
West York's possession coming off the timeout. The winner of this game plays York High Bearcats Thursday right here at Red Lion. And, of course, Sports Shooting Stars, we will bring the game to you. Tip-off set for 7 p.m. Thursday. Krista Valente kicks it out. Kohler puts it up as the clock expires.
Almost a buzzer-beating three-point field goal there. Could not connect.
And your score after one quarter, Central York 11, West York 8. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you. Wow. Holy crap.
Okay, welcome back, sports fan. A scoring update from West York at the end of first quarter. Red Lion, Lady Lions 19, West York 12. Julia Sidora has 12 points already for Red Lion.
Kohler at the top of the
starting
key.
the second quarter. Hoffman with the ball. Nice balancing act by Byron Pickney there.
Yeah, crowd wanted to travel, didn't happen.
Bend a tall baseline. And a rebound by Lesher.
Reach-in foul there by the Panthers. Possession will stay with the Bulldogs.
West York comes in averaging 54 points per game, giving up 41 points. Number one in YAIAA defense, the West York Bulldogs. A four-time YAIAA Division II champ. The pass down low and the easy put in
beautiful
for Brecken Lasher.
Pass.
For Central, you mentioned it moments ago, averaging 82 points per game and giving up only 62 points.
And
number one in offense, Central York. Krista Valenti. Brecken Lesher using some of that height down low, 6'5".
Central has the height, but West York has the heart, and they are rebounding like crazy tonight. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, they are getting on the glass.
You gotta start rushing. Why ain't play defense?
Kohler with the drive and kick out.
Hoffman with the ball. West York, we mentioned it, being patient. Ash.
They're extremely good at being patient on offense. Got to against this Central offense themselves. How powerful they are.
Hoffman with a shot, overshot the net. Doug Lair now with the ball in transition. Nice pass down low to Rill. Rill puts it in.
13-10 Central.
Yeah, and 9 points belong to Ben Rill of that 13 for Central. 13-10 Central over West York in the second quarter action. Nice pass.
Great passing.
Krista Valenti.
4 Bulldogs touched that ball in that possession.
Total team effort.
That is team basketball right there. We love seeing that.
Rebound by Lair.
Great hustle by the Bulldogs, but was knocked out of bounds by them.
1 point lead right now, Ash. 13-12.
Yeah, the last couple times the Bulldogs have gotten great shots on the offensive end. See if Central can match that here.
Landis' a shot misses now. West York with the rock. Jensen Ferber.
West York very disciplined with the ball here, taking their time.
Three-point shot misses.
Getting open looks, but not knocking down those three-point shots the last possessions for the Bulldogs.
Central York has 2 1,000-point scorers in Ben Natal and Ben Rill, looking for their 3rd straight championship. But they got to get past West York, and right now West York's bringing everything and then some.
Yeah, they are. It seems like every single time you dribble the ball into the paint, there's like 40 hands coming at you for the Bulldogs. Their defense is so scrappy. Almost a turnover there by Central.
Landis for 3 off the iron, misses. And the put in, Ben Rill. 11 points for Ben Rill.
I actually think West York knocked that ball in there for Central, it looked like.
From our vantage point, but they nonetheless they gave it to Ben Rill.
Talk on defense, guys. Talk on defense. Good defense, Tyler.
Three-point game here with 4:12 left. Kohler with a drive, no look.
Oh, and you have to finish that. He finishes it there. Brecken Lesher, the sophomore, 6'5", making his presence known down there, down low, and just a 1-point lead.
That is called
Central.
not giving up there, Todd. You just stick-to-itiveness.
Yes.
They get the rebound right away, ripped it away from Central, got 2 points in. Before you know it, we're 3:59 left, 1-point game.
1-point lead now for Central, 15-14. Brecken Lesher leads all scorers for West York with 6 points. Ben Rill, 11 points for Ben Rill.
That takes up almost all the points for Central so far.
Yeah.
Not as diverse as we saw in the last game.
Yeah, exactly. A well-balanced attack by the York High Bearcats in their victory over Redline.
Absolutely.
In our first game here tonight.
Doesn't matter how you get the points as long as you get them.
You get them.
Yes. Central trying to...
And now Central with the possession. Under 4 minutes remaining before halftime.
Be interested in seeing what Central does here without Ben Rill in the game now, taking a break.
And now Hoffman with the ball to give to the freshman Jess Ferber. Krista Valenti's shot just misses.
That's a third 3-point field goal that Bulldogs have missed. Great defense by the Bulldogs yet again, and they got a foul against Central there.
And I think this plays to West York's advantage by keeping this game close like this. They don't want this game to get away from them. And West York, as we mentioned moments ago, they have showed up and played, and they're in a tight contest right
Absolutely.
Now.
Central's used to scoring 82 points per game, and we're only 3 minutes away from halftime, and they only have 15 points. So West York might keep down to their average they have all year long at 41 points.
Oh, and Ryan Jackson loses possession of the ball as it bounces out of bounds. It'll be Bulldogs possession. Jensen Ferber, the freshman, inbound pass to Hoffman.
And if you're the Bulldogs here, you're looking to get this momentum on your side, only being down 1 point with 3 minutes left till halftime.
And a drive to the net.
That's a good way
for
of starting
Jensen
your momentum
Ferber.
right there.
The freshman point guard gives West York the lead, 16-15. And the put in by Ben Natal. 4 points for Ben Natal. And a 1-point lead now for Central, 17-16.
And if you're Central, I would dish that ball down every single time in the block. Got the height and the athleticism against this Bulldogs defense.
Nice pass down low to Brecken Lesher. 8 points for Brecken Lesher, and he's making a name for himself tonight against this Central York ball club. Pass down low. Pinckney fouled on the play.
And Jaden Kohler is just balling out tonight, man. He is just finding every and anybody. I think that's his third no-look pass tonight down in the block.
Sends Pinckney to the charity stripe. 6'5" senior, the Albright commit. And West York clinging to a 1-point lead. Well, we're not any longer tied up. Pinckney with 3 points. And you figure if you're the defending state champs, you're going to get the best from every team. No matter what their record, who they are, they're going to get the best.
Yeah, that's a good point. It doesn't matter what these stat sheets say in front of us.
Exactly.
We can read off of them as much as we want to. The performance on the court is going to be at a very much higher level tonight than what you're normally seeing of these teams throughout the regular season.
Central now with a 1-point lead, 19-18 as we approach the 2-minute mark.
Kohler
with the put in. Jaden Kohler, his first point.
Proving that not only can I dish the ball, but I can drive to the hoop and score.
And he did on that play. And now West York back with the lead, 20-19. And the West York student section is down on that end where Central shoots, and they're making their presence felt.
Yeah, they are.
They were excited pregame. Kyler Landis for 3. Tip of the hat to the West York student section. They always yell my name every time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they are always very vocal, and they're here to support their Bulldogs.
Yeah, you got to give it to the Bulldogs, too, that they're putting Central's offense in an unfamiliar situation that they're not used to. Playing slower.
Jensen Ferber drives to the net. Rebound by Ben Rill. We see Ben Rill back in. Ryan Brown now with the ball. Kick out to Ben Natal. We're under a minute remaining. Landis for 3.
Couldn't knock down 2 in a row, but looks like there was a defensive rebounding foul against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Kyler Landis, sophomore, averages 7 points per game, but scored 26 points in the regular season finale against Northeastern, and he had 8 threes.
Wow.
So he likes to put that up from three-point land, and just a sophomore for Central York.
It's a lethal weapon to have, especially at the end of the game.
Landis puts it up off the iron.
Kohler bringing it up for the Bulldogs. Inching under 20 seconds here to halftime.
Yeah, Jaden Kohler now with the ball. And you would imagine that West York's content, Ash, to kind of hold for the final possession here before the buzzer sounds.
Last thing you would want is for Central to score again before halftime.
Central up by 2, 22-20. Foul called on.
Not a terrible foul there if you're Central, though, with only 4.2 seconds left.
.2 seconds.
Been a good, clean game here with only 6 fouls in one half.
Yeah. Hoffman, the inbound passer. It's it down low. Oh, and it does not fall. Lair now puts it up. Half-court shot. Oh, off the iron. As the buzzer sounds, we've arrived at halftime with your score. Central York 22, West York 20. Do not go anywhere, sports fans. It's going to be an interesting second half here from Red Lion High School. And your thoughts, Ash, on the first half of action?
Well, we've seen a little bit of fireworks here in the first half. I think the second half is going to be no letdown to the first half. West York just needs to keep up the defense like they are. I think that if you're Central, you definitely want to get that ball down on the block to Rill, your taller guys, and just either get fouls committed against the other team or just get some easy buckets.
Well, and right now, let's go through the leading scorer for Central. It's Ben Rill. You mentioned his name, 11 points. Leads all scores for West York. Brecken Lasher with 8 points, followed by Chase Cristofalenti with 5 points. It all adds up right now to 2-point lead for Central, 22-20 here from Red Lion High School as the fans stretch their legs out. We're going to take a brief break in the action here at halftime. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.
Stars sincerely thank our fans, partners, and sponsors for their commitment and support to our program in high school athletics. Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you.
Automotive 6 locations in Manchester, Dover, East York, and Red Lion. Our customer appreciation sales event is going on now. At Thornton Automotive, we understand you have a lot of choices for your automotive needs, and we invite you to come in and see why we're York County's fastest growing auto group. You want to drive home happy with over 700 new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs?
You got it!
You want huge clearance savings with no money down and low payments?
You got it!
Then shop online 24/7 at Thornton247.com.
Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you.
Welcome back, sports fans. Todd Edwards alongside Ash Edwards. We're finishing up halftime here as we're moments away from the start of the third quarter. Central has a 2-point lead, 22-20.
Yeah, it's good to be back, and I know that these coaches are definitely sweating bullets because as an announcer and a sports fan, I've definitely been sweating bullets throughout this whole entire game. Almost seems like we're starting out at a 0-0 game here with it only being a 2-point advantage for Central Panthers.
Yeah, we'll see what adjustments both teams make or have made as this game progresses. I think if you're West York, this is their game plan. They want to kind of keep things low scoring, keep it tight.
Yeah, if you're Coach Garrett Bull, I mean, just tell your guys, just keep doing what you're doing. You got this game down to a 2-point game against such a high powerful offense like Central. Don't change anything in the second half here.
Down low to Natal.
And a foul on Natal.
His first foul on Ben Natal. As we are just underway here in the third quarter.
Kind of surprised that the Panthers didn't do that earlier in the game, dishing the ball down inside to their big men like that. Seems like they might have had that conversation at halftime to try to get a little bit better at dishing it down to their big men.
Hoffman, shot misses, rebounded by Ben Rill. Hickey now with the ball, the give to Ben Natal.
And a charging call against Natal. 2 quick fouls against Natal.
On Ben Natal. Something to keep an eye on. Scored over 1,600 points and counting for Central, the all-time leading scorer, Ben Natal. Now with 2 quick fouls. And we haven't even played a minute yet here in the third quarter.
Definitely something to keep your eye on. As you said earlier, Central does have a deep bench, so they might have to dig into that bench here in the third.
Doug Lair now bringing the ball up court for Central. Nice pass down low to Ben Rill.
And that's the high, powerful offense that we're used to seeing from Central there, Todd. Not a lot of passing around and stuff, just getting the ball to the hoop really quick, getting a foul. If you don't get the hoop, get a foul and get to the foul line.
And Ben Rill, he's been money from the charity stripe tonight. We mentioned a 78% free throw shooter, Ben Rill. 2 for 2 again from the stripe. Gives Ben Rill 13 points. And a 4-point lead for Central. 24-20 with 6:56 remaining.
And a quick turnover there by the Bulldogs. Can't afford that.
We have a halftime score from West York. Red Lion 34, West York 19. Nice put in by Ben Natal. Julia Sedora has 19 points. Reagan Dahl leads all West York scorers with 8. Hoffman for 3 and sinks it.
Buries it.
5 points for Grady Hoffman. Pulls West York within 3, 26-23.
Color with a drive and a scoop and a score. 1-point game, 6:06 left.
And just like that, West York hanging around here, down by 1. Under 6 minutes in the third quarter.
And as you said earlier, we got the West York cheering squad down here. That might actually help West York going that way this half.
Kohler one-on-one there, matched up with Ben Natal, and just lost control of that as he threw the ball out of bounds.
Great drive and great kick out, but to nobody, unfortunately.
Under 5.5 minutes remaining. Third quarter, Central clinging to a 1-point lead, 26-25.
Central with good ball movement here on the perimeter.
Central being patient.
It's like they're trying to get the ball down there to reel.
And Natal fouled on the play. Luke Hoffman's second foul. It will send Ben Natal to the charity stripe. Ben Natal with 6 points.
Yeah, and every free throw here is crucial. Every point matters in this game. Can't
Ben
connect
Natal,
on
a
the first.
71% free throw shooter. Scored 17 points in his last game with York Suburban at Dallastown.
Seems like in this game, it doesn't matter what their free throw percentage is throughout the year. The nerves kick in, and
yeah, 0 for 2. And now West York with the possession.
Kohler with the ball at the top of the key.
A bit of a trap set up.
It's like a jump ball call there.
Jump ball.
Good trap defense there by Central.
Yeah.
The Bulldogs definitely got to get to the ball there and help Kohler out.
West York maintains possession.
Good hand there by
Ryan Brown.
Great
with
hands
the
there by
bucket.
the Panthers on defense.
Brown's first points tonight.
Little too aggressive there for the Panthers.
Doug Lair called on his first foul. 4:36 remaining. Down low to Ben Natal for the bucket. And a timeout on the court with 4:24 remaining in the third quarter. Your score, Central York 30, West York 25. Central York opening up a bit of a lead here, Ash, in the third quarter.
Central York definitely boosted up their defense there. Looks like they're doing a lot more traps, getting in the Bulldogs' head and making it really, really hard for them to even get the ball across half court here. Didn't see that earlier in the game from Central. I mean, they've been playing really good on both sides of the ball. Just haven't kicked their defense up to as high of a level as we just saw there in that last possession for the Bulldogs.
Still anyone's game here, as we mentioned moments ago. The winner of this game will play the York High Bearcats, who are still here watching and scouting their would-be opponent Thursday night.
I was kind of thinking the same thing earlier when the first game was going on with these two teams that we're watching now was getting out of that game. So I'm sure all these players and all these coaches, especially, like you said, York High sitting there taking notes or mental notes in their head of, hey, what are we going to do differently, or what are we going to do to prepare for whichever team we might play here on Thursday.
And the county championship will be broadcasted by Sports Shooting Stars. Boys championship will be played right here at Red Lion. The girls championship will take place at West York. That'll be on Friday. Continue to follow Sports Shooting Stars on our Facebook and Instagram page, and subscribe to our YouTube page, Sports Shooting Stars. As West York now, Hoffman.
And one by Hoffman.
By Luke Hoffman, and the and one.
Great transitional offense there if you're the Bulldogs. Way to get that ball down the floor quick. Kind of called Central there off of their on the back of their heels there for a second. Hoffman trying to make this a 2-point game.
Luke Hoffman connects.
Sure does.
3-point play for the senior. And now West York just down by 2, 30-28.
Looks like the Bulldogs switched to man defense here.
Out drives to the net. Nice pass. The Ben Rill, who's fouled on the play.
Hoffman thought he had it clean there. Clean block, Todd. Refs thought otherwise. Refs always win.
Rill now at the charity stripe with 13 points. Ben Rill. Make it 14. Another opportunity here for Ben Rill. 4 minutes even here in the third quarter. Central 31. West York 28.
West York setting up their offense here. Hoffman at the top of the key. Caller at the top looking for some movement from his teammates.
Hoffman gives to his brother. And again, being patient here, West York.
Yeah, great patience there. Good dish down inside.
Wait for their scoring opportunity.
Good hands by Central with the ball. Stays with the Bulldogs.
Ryan Jackson entering the game as Guglielmo will have a seat on the bench for Central. West York maintains possession.
Trying to set up a good inbounds play here. Good defense by the Panthers there on that possession. Yeah, Hoffman at the top of the key.
Hoffman now matched up on Kyler Landis. And a travel called on Chase Cristofalenti.
Tried keeping that foot down, didn't work.
Ryan Brown now with the ball.
See what the Bulldogs can do here on defense. Set up in a 2-3 zone.
Under the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter.
Good hands by the Bulldogs. Turnover.
And a turnover. Ferber now with the ball for West York. Wide open Hoffman for three. Off the front of the iron, misses.
Great look at the basket there from three-point land. Didn't fall. Yeah, only a 3-point game with 2:29 left in the third period here. Yeah, the Bulldogs, you definitely want to keep the defense as good as you've been throughout this whole entire game. Don't let this game get out of control. Central has the power, you could say, to take over this game at any point in time.
Well, we mentioned averaging over 80 points per game, number one in the YAIAA, but tonight points have been kind of at a premium for both teams.
Yeah, they have, big time. Good rebound there by the Bulldogs, but a quick turnover back to the Panthers.
Central York will maintain possession. The inbound pass from Jackson Dallaire.
Panthers working the ball around. Over to Ben Rill.
Lair shot, sinks it.
5-point game, 148 left.
Doug Lair with a bucket, his first points tonight. Nice pass to Krista Valente for the put-in. Sophomore now with 7 points.
That looked like a drill that the Bulldogs practiced plenty of times getting the ball up the court quickly.
For three. Big three by Byron Pinkney. 7 points for Byron. And extends Central's lead to 6:30 here in the third quarter.
Collar with the ball at the top of the key. To Hoffman.
Kohler for three. Misses, rebounded by Ben Rill. The winner of this game plays the York High Bearcats, who defeated Red Lion on their home court here in our first game.
Ironically.
Yeah. Well, the county championship will be played here at Red Lion. So if you choose to come out Thursday, come on out. Or, hey, settle in the comfort of your own home with Sports Shooting Stars. As Ben Rill now at the charity stripe already has 14 points.
And if you're West York here going into the last minute of this third period, try to get a good rebound here. Even if they score, maybe hold it to the last shot and go into the fourth quarter only being down possibly even one possession at 3 points.
And it falls in for Rill. 15 points for Ben Rill.
Let's see what Central does here defensively.
7-point lead for Central, 37-30 as we're under 1 minute here in the third quarter.
Good defense by Central. Hoffman to Kohler.
Ferber gets it out.
Just under 30 seconds left here.
West York with the possession. And seems to be content to hold for the final.
Yeah, I would be too if I was West York being down 7
here. As we talked earlier, there's no play clock here. So they down to 10 seconds. Jensen Ferber.
Nice strip by the Panthers. They'll stay with the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs possession, 4.5 seconds remaining. A three-point shot by Krista Valente.
City for the Bulldogs.
Wow, what a shot. Krista Valente now in double digits with 10 with that three-point shot as the clock expires here at the end of the third quarter. Your score, Central York 37, West York 33. And Central York has maintained their lead after each quarter. Can they hold on here in the fourth quarter in the final 8 minutes? What remains to be seen. Continue to watch Sports Shooting Stars.
Yeah, it's
as the West York Bulldog cheerleaders are out entertaining the fans here.
Interested in seeing this Bulldogs defense step up their game here at the end, and interested in seeing if Central is going to dish the ball down here more to Ben Rill. Seems like they've gotten away from dishing the ball down. They did that coming right out of the second half. It seems like they've gotten away from that. I don't see their offense going away anytime soon, but as we spoke about earlier, this Bulldogs defense has a lot of heart, and I don't see that stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, and right now, leading scorers for Central, Ben Rill with 15 points. For West York Bulldogs, sophomore Chase Krista Valente with 10 points, followed by sophomore Brecken Lasher. They're both sophomores, Krista Valente and Lasher. And it's a 4-point game right now. Central with the lead. in a low-scoring affair here tonight, which is heading into this game, I would not have predicted this. Actually.
Not at all. I feel like Central is in total shock right now, only having 37 points going into the final period here. But see what happens.
And the West York faithful very happy with their team right now, keeping it close here as we start the fourth quarter. Rill for three, misses. Rebounded by Jensen Ferber as he'll bring the ball up court now for West York.
Bulldogs being patient, as always.
Nice put in by Brecken.
Great drive, scoop, and score.
He's in double digits with 10 points. The kick out to Pinckney. Shot short, and a scramble for the ball. Take a jump ball.
We'll go to the Bulldogs. Still think the Bulldogs got to stay with their patient offense here as much as they possibly can. Looks like there's full court pressure here by the Panthers, but no desperation here if you're the Bulldogs.
Feed down low, nice pass.
Great passing by the Bulldogs.
And Conrad Beatty, his first points to tie this game up 37 apiece. Under 7 minutes.
Bulldogs are proving here without Kohler in the game, they're still a very, very good passing offensive team.
Ben Rill trying to put it up. Some good defense being played by the Bulldogs right now. And you can see some of the frustration on the Panthers' faces right now.
Absolutely. If you're a Bulldogs fan,
they're
that's
not used to this. They've only
want.
lost 2 games to out-of-county teams. Lair for three off the iron. Brown with a rebound. We mentioned moments ago Central's 2 lone losses to Upper St. Clair out of the Allegheny County area and State College High School. The baby Nittany Lions defeated Central. So only 2 losses, but this team traveled all across the Commonwealth, only played 7 home games, and really scheduled a lot of the top teams in the state as a timeout's called on the court with 6:36 remaining in regulation. We're all tied up 37-37.
That's amazing, and it just shows you how much heart and how good this young West York Bulldogs team really is. As you mentioned, Central has played all around the state, only being beat 2 times, and for West York to be tied, don't want to predict the outcome of this game, but if you do happen to end up losing this game as the Bulldogs, you can only grow from here and know that you guys have these guys that are freshmen and sophomore players to just grow as a team and come up with more chemistry going into next year.
Yeah, West York, a young team, only 2 seniors. The Hoffmans are the lone seniors. And coming off the timeout here with 6:36 remaining.
See what strategy the Panthers have came up with.
Possession. Inbound pass to Rill. Down low to Rill, who's fouled on the play. Looking at some of the scoring totals for Central, Ben Rill, 15 points. Byron Pinckney, 7 points. Ben Natal, 8 points.
It's really hard to defend Ben Rill when he gets that ball down the block. Yes. It's hard not to foul him if he doesn't score. If he does, correct, you're looking at an AM1.
And we talked a little while earlier in this game. He was hot from the charity stripe, Ben Rill. Kind of cooled down a little bit here.
Yeah, I have a feeling
the second half of the game.
I have a feeling this Bulldogs defense and just the nerves of the game in general in a situation like this, with this game of this magnitude, just will get to anybody.
There he goes. Ben Rill sinks 1 for 2.
Really hard to
Ben
be
16.
Cool and collective no matter who you are in a situation like this. Kohler's back in the game, bringing the ball up.
West York being patient here. Fourth quarter action. Just over 6 minutes remaining.
Collar with the drive to the hoop. Doesn't connect, but stays with the Bulldogs.
Clinging to a 1-point lead, 38-37. Breckenlasher with the ball. Timeout called by Coach Bull of West York with 5:42 remaining.
I think that was a good choice there,
Yes.
Todd. Looked like the West York Bulldogs were a little bit confused there on offense. Not a lot of movement. They were about to get trapped by the Panthers. Almost had a backcourt violation there. So very, very good timeout there by coach of the Bulldogs, Garrett Bull.
Have a score from West York, 39-36 Red Lion late in the third quarter from West York. Of course, the winner of that game takes on the Dallastown Wildcats, who they are looking for a three-peat as well. The Dallastown Wildcats led by head coach Jay Rexroth. Praise Matthews, a D1 commit to St. Francis.
Looks like we got our own game of toss the pom-poms down here for the cheerleaders.
Hoop for West York.
Using her face as a backboard. It's incredible. Yeah, we appreciate everybody tuning in to us on Sports Shooting Stars here. We bring the game to you. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook.
Yeah, we'll be back here Thursday night for the county championship, and then Friday night we'll travel to West York High School for the girls' championship game. A big week for basketball here in YAIAA.
Absolutely, Todd.
It all started last Friday and Saturday, and it will culminate at the end of this week, Thursday and Friday, with the county
personally don't even
championships.
know if I'll be able to make it out, but I will be tuning in to you guys.
It'll be well worth the watch, that's for sure.
It's always well worth the watch
Yeah.
when I'm tuning into such great announcers like you guys.
Hoffman for three. Rebounded by Ben Natal. As Ben Natal brings the ball up court. Feed down low to Van Rill.
And that seems to be Central's bread and butter there. Just dish it down the reel, let him do his thing.
Yeah, in the end, one opportunity for Ben Rill.
Not the first one we've seen of him tonight, that's for sure.
Sinks it.
4-point game with 5:12 left in this game.
As we approach the 5-minute mark, and a reach in there called on Doug Lair.
Little too good a defense if there's such a thing.
.503 remaining. West York maintains possession.
The Bulldogs down 4 here. There's no rush for a 3.
Nice pass down low. Hoffman now for 3 and sinks it. A big 3 by Grady Hoffman.
As Hoffman makes me eat my words, he sinks a 3, and we're at a 1-point game.
Gives Grady 8 points, and that was a big 3 to pull West York within 41-40. Brown for 3. Matching threes by West York and then Central. Ryan Brown with 3. Gives Ryan Brown 5 points.
Huge shot there, Todd. No pick and roll,
yeah.
nothing. Just sinking it.
The kick out to Hoffman again. And another big three.
1 point game.
Grady Hoffman with 11.
3:58 left in this contest.
And Ben Natal hits double digits with that bucket. And back and forth we go.
Wow. Getting hot in here, Todd.
And Nellie's not here.
Nellie is not here. It's getting hot in here, but Nellie is not here.
Central with a 3-point lead, 46-43. The pass down low for the easy bucket for Drayden Kohler.
Back to a 1 point game.
Jaden Kohler with 6 points. Been a total team effort for West York.
Absolutely. If you guys were tuning in for a barn burner, no letdowns in this game.
Rebound by Ben Rill. Ben Rill already with 17 points.
And if
he may be sore come tomorrow morning.
Absolutely. and if you're the Bulldogs, you're comfortable with him being sore because he's not getting that rebound and put back right away. You're at least making him earn it at the foul line. I'd say he's probably only at like 50% on his free throws tonight. So if you're the Bulldogs, very, very comfortable with that stat.
He'll have another opportunity here as there's a stop on the clock with 3:03 remaining.
Rill is short, still a 1 point game.
That's Krista Valenti. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Brecken Lesher.
Mr. Valenti with the and one.
Wow, and the and one.
What do you think of that, Todd Edwards?
Wow, much like the crowd, things are rather exciting here. It's a 3-point play for Breck Lesher, who already has 12 points.
You're positive the championship's not till Thursday, right?
Yeah.
This is the semis.
I may need my voice by then, yes.
Okay, just checking.
A timeout on the court. West York now with a 1-point lead, 47-46. And this has been everything we expected and more here, Ash, tonight from Red Lion.
Absolutely. If you're West York, you're content. They've stepped it up on their 3-point game here at the end. Still very, very good passing with the ball. Still being patient. A little bit of a more of a rush than it was in the first half. But they are getting off the 3-point field goals, and they're making, I'd say, unofficially like 70% of them.
Yeah, it's what an effort by West York tonight. Again, the winner of this game plays York High right here Thursday night.
And if you're the Bulldogs, you have such good defenders, such a young team, and you're a little bit undersized. I personally would double Ben Rill here, try to get some turnovers. Is going to leave somebody open, but it seems like that has obviously been their go-to man here, seeing that he has 19 points in this contest already.
Ben Natal with 10 points. For West York, well, Brecken Lasher, the sophomore, with 12 points. Grady Hoffman with 11 points. And Chase Cristofalenti with 10 points. It's been a great team effort by West York.
Absolutely. Great well-rounded team. Know how to pass the basketball really well. Nobody on that team is selfish at all.
And Brecken Lesher back on the charity stripe for that 3-point play. And sinks it.
2-point game for West York.
Lead now for West York, 48-46.
Now, Todd, every possession for both teams here is very, very, very crucial on offense and defensive both. Can't afford turnovers. Got to be patient with the ball on offense.
Then Natal drives to the net. And the put in by Ryan Brown to tie this game up.
Looked like that ball was partially blocked, and it didn't seem to matter because he was going with authority there to the hoop.
All tied up here with just over 2 minutes remaining. West York's possession.
West York being patient with the ball, moving it around. Kohler at the top. Over to Hoffman. Back to Kohler.
And West York being patient here, bleeding some time off the clock.
Refs were being very, very, very patient there with the Panthers. Yes. They were playing very aggressive defense, a little bit handsy. Finally caught up to them there. And now we're just under 2 minutes, tie game. Trip to the championship game on Thursday in this exact court on the line.
Hoffman with the ball to give to Kohler. Under 90 seconds remaining.
Minute and 22 seconds left. Kohler with the ball.
And it would seem as if West York in no hurry to really get the shot off as the clock continues to tick.
Hopefully this plays off in the Bulldogs' favor here, milking out the clock a little bit and hopefully getting a score.
Kohler matched up on Ben Natal. Under a minute. Oh, the feed down low. Kind of intercepted by Ben Real, a turnover.
And now
Central potentially could hold for the final shot. We're all tied up, 48-48. The seconds continue to tick off the clock, under 40 seconds.
And if you're the Bulldogs here, you do not want to foul Ben Real.
Under 30 seconds. Krista Valenti there with the foul on Ryan Brown. No pressure here at all.
No, not at all. Looks like the Bulldogs are in the penalty and see what Central can do here.
Ryan Brown coming up to the charity stripe with 7 points, and these are big shots. He'll have another opportunity.
Can see a timeout coming here from the Bulldogs to set up a last-second shot. If he makes this, regardless, they're still going to get the ball back.
Wow, Ryan Brown, and a timeout rather wisely by head coach Jeff Hoke after Ryan Brown caught his own rebound. 19.4 seconds remain. It'll be Central's possession. Do not go anywhere, sports fans.
Yeah, and please don't leave your couch.
This is must-see TV here.
You gotta pee, please hold it.
A timeout on the court.
And that was obviously the biggest offensive rebound for either team throughout this whole entire game. That was crucial.
Big time, and now Central potentially could have a final shot here. All tied up 48-48. The leading scorer for West York, Brecken Lasher with 13 points. Ben Real leads all scorers with 17 points.
If you're Coach Hoke here, Todd, is your strategy probably what we think it is? Are you trying to get the ball to Ben Real?
Low and hope to put it in as the seconds expire.
They have a lot of weapons on Central does on offense, but it's just hard to.
Had the hot hand today. Let's not forget Ben Natal. He has 10 points. Ryan Brown with 7 points, and Byron Pinkney with 7 points.
It's really hard to dictate what play you come up with. You know, like what is the exact play that I'm going to call for these guys?
They got to dial up here with 19.4 seconds remaining. It's all about execution at this point for Central, and conversely for the West York's defense.
Great defense there by the Bulldogs, making Central call another timeout. Best case scenario here, if you're a Bulldogs fan, is a turnover.
Turnover and then maybe a quick score. It's going to be a very entertaining 19 seconds.
And the interesting thing also for the Bulldogs is you want to be a little bit handsy. You might want to get some traps here, try to get a steal. Can only be so aggressive because you are in the penalties. So any foul will be foul shots for the Panthers. I don't know, Todd. I know these players' hands are sweating because my hands are getting sweaty as an announcer just watching this game.
Watching the game from here high atop the broadcast booth as both cheerleading squads from Central and West York entertaining the fans here during the timeout.
See what Coach Jeff Hoke comes up with for an inbounds play here. We're going to see a foul.
That crowd starting to make some noise here.
We're going to see a buzzer beater. We're going to see a foul. We're going to see overtime. You guys make the call. We don't know.
Yeah, we're into Ben Natal.
Natal fouled with 13.6 left.
And it will send Ben Natal now to the charity stripe. Ben Natal has 10 points, a 71% free throw shooter, and no bigger shots than right now.
Yeah, good aggressive drive there by Natal.
And he sinks his first shot for Ben Natal, 11 points. Now Central up by 1.
And take notes, kids. This is where foul shots are crucial in your career.
And just repetition and the practice that it takes.
Just the basics go far.
2 for 2 from the charity stripe for Ben Natal gives him 12 points. And the inbound pass to Hoffman as he races up midcourt. And a timeout called by Coach Bull with 7.6 seconds remaining. Central with a 2-point lead, 50-48. And you wonder now what Coach Bullash is going to have dialed up for his team. Do you go for the win, a potential three-pointer? Do you play for the tie to tie it up and get a little bonus basketball here?
Yeah, it's hard call there.
It's interesting to see how this unfolds.
Hard to call there, Todd. Go for the gold. Go for the win. Try to get in there. Maybe even get a foul called against Central. Go to the foul line and try to risk your luck there. So many different scenarios that you could come up with if you're Coach Garrett Bull here. I personally, if I'm the Bulldogs and I'm playing this good against a team that has only lost 2 games all year and I've kept this game this close, I'm going for the win.
Going for the win. Interesting. Well, we got a score from West York right now with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Redline with the lead, 51-42 over West York. And if that holds, there'll be another rematch with Dallastown and Redline in the Girls County Championship.
And that would be incredible.
What a matchup that would be. But still some time left for West York.
Okay, Coach Todd Edwards, what are you doing here for your team if you're the Bulldogs?
Well, you mentioned it. I'm going to try to take the three-point shot and go for the win.
I send it. And with 3.9 left, we got a foul against the Panthers.
3.9 seconds remaining.
Good foul there if you're Central, knowing that you're not in the penalty, and you're going to give them a limited amount of time to inbound this ball.
Hoffman's inbound pass, gets it to his brother. Puts it up, and the clock expires. Now
no time left.
The clock is at 0. Now we're awaiting word from the. Wow, they're calling a foul from the three-point.
The Bulldogs
range.
were fouled on a three-pointer, and they have the opportunity to win this game or send it to overtime. As we just spoke about, Todd, practice your free throws.
Yes,
practice your free throws. This is where free throws and not dunks win games.
Yeah, Grady Hoffman, no pressure for Grady here.
Not from the senior and maybe perhaps your last game of your high school career here. No pressure.
Grady already with 11 points and 0.5 seconds remain on the clock. Grady Hoffman will have 3 opportunities. We'll have 2 more.
Gotta
We'll
knock
have
this
2
one down.
more as the crowd deafens here at Red Lion. Wow.
Now you don't have a choice but to miss this and try to get a putback here.
0.5 seconds remain.
As we said earlier, Todd, it doesn't matter what your free throw percentage is when you're in this situation. Doesn't matter what type of player you are. You have to knock these free throws down.
And clock expires, and your winner, Central York 50, West York 48, in a thriller here at Red Lion, Ash.
Wow. If you guys wanted action, we brought it to you today. Sports Shooting Stars, we brought the game to you today.
We brought it in a big way. Central holds on to face York High in the county championship right here Thursday night. Tip-off set for 7 p.m. And what a matchup that'll be between York High and Central, Ash.
Can't beat it, and I, including a lot of our fans out there, will be tuning in to you guys. I can't wait. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for having me here tonight. What a game, what an environment, what a gym, what a great county to have good sports that we watch all year round.
Yeah, great venue to watch a game. And again, we thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight as Central advances to the county championship, taking on York High right here Thursday night with a big win over West York, 50-48. And West York, a tip of the hat to West York. They came to play tonight. Great effort by West York.
Absolutely. Great defense. Even their offense kicked it up in the second half. Central being used to scoring an average of 82 points, being held to 50 points tonight by the Bulldogs, as we spoke earlier about it. Being such a young team, Bulldogs team, they can only grow from this and learn from things that they might have done not so good and grow from that and learn from next year. Use that as a building block for next year.
Yes, a big win, and what a game. And we thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight. We'll be back on the air Thursday night and Friday night for the Girls' Championship. A big week of YAIAA basketball as we ramp up and kind of finish up the playoff run, at least on the county level, here Thursday from Red Lion. And again, it'll be York High versus Central. Congratulations to the Central York Panthers and also the York High Bearcats for winning tonight. A big game, and it should set up a great rubber match between those two schools Thursday right here from Red Lion.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a lot of action, a lot of high offensive, powerful players for both teams. And I'm at a loss for words, man. It's been a great night. It's been 2 really, really good games, no blowouts. And I commend all 4 of these teams that were here tonight for making it as far as they did this year.
They did. A big win and a tip of the hat to the Central York Panthers. It should be a great game here Thursday. We want to remind the fans to tune in. Tip-off set for 7 p.m. this Thursday. York High Central Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight, it's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Dew Jones.